Okay, in this tutorial we're going to have a look at how we can solve the maze. There are different views we can use. We can use the top view and that will give us a look down, and we can also zoom back if we click the minus, and we can actually get an idea of what the sense of the maze is. Now you have to remember we start here and we need to work our way around until we get to the blue area over here. So we'll be able to do that, and I'll just stretch this out just that little further. But what we'll be doing is switching between the two views, so code view and also the simulator view. If you want to look behind, we can do so. And let's get underway. So I'm going to keep the behind view at the moment, but I'm just going to zoom back in a little bit so I can see the robot. Okay, let's start a new file. So I'm going to go up the top and go the plus sign for new file, give it a name. I'm going to call it static maze. So in this first one we want to solve the maze, but we're going to do it in what's called a static way. What that means is we're going to hard code it. So we're not going to use the sensors to get around, and we're going to go through and see if we can actually code it. So how do we do that? We can do that through a lot of trial and error. So let's start. So the first thing we need to do is bring in a loop. Now you can use the Python side if you want to. I'm just going to keep it really simple to start with. This is your first time coding in here, it'll make your life a little easier. So while true, what that means is this can keep running forever. And then we can go into movement. In here we can actually just move forward if we want to. And we can do it by distance, or we can move forward at a speed. So I prefer to move forward at a speed. You can experiment with this speed. You can slow down or speed it up by changing that number there. Or if you look at the Python side, changing the number over here. I'm going to keep it at 15 at the moment. So let's just run our code. First of all, link to the simulator. So I need to put 9,000. I'll just unlink. So put 9,000 there and click go. That links you through to the simulator. Then when you hit play in here or play on the other side, this will run. Now you notice the code's active, and because it's just got move forward 15, the robot's just going to try to move forward and never stop because there's no condition for it to stop. So we need to use something a little better. If you want to reset the robot, click reset, and then you can play and stop and reset. Or if you want to, you can play it from here, run code, and you can see it says running up the top, and you can click back in the other side. So there you go, we've got our views going and we know what's happening. All right, so moving forward at speed 15 is fine, that sets our speed, but let's move forward at a distance. So rather than trying to move forever, let's move. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this out, I'm going to move the speed to the start, and then I'm going to put this in here. So what we've done now is change the order of our code. What this means is motor right 15, so we set the speed to 15. While true, it will move forward 10 centimeters, but it's going to keep doing this over and over again. So let's put a turn left in there. So once again, we'll do it by the block so you get an idea. So we want to turn left 90 degrees. And what that should allow us to do then, if I reset this, we'll see it better. Move forward 10 centimeters, then turn 90 degrees. So let's do some trial and error. Let's see if this works. Hit play, moves forward, and I'm just going to stop it. So we know that 10 centimeters isn't enough. So I'm going to move forward now. Rather than 10 centimeters, I'm going to go up and edit here and turn that to 30 centimeters. Okay, just click out of it after you make the change. Head back here, click play. Now it's rolling forward 30 centimeters. Oh, and it turned left. Now it's going to go forward again and turn left because you notice it's in that repeat while true. Okay, so it's going to do that forever. Now we can stop that repeat while true. Since we're doing a static one, let's move it out and just put this in here like this, and we'll move that to the bin. So now it should do exactly what it's told, and at the end of it, it will stop and no longer continue. So let's run that code now. You see it move forward 30, let's turn left, and it still has the loop in there. Hang on, let's go back and have a look at that, what's going on there. So we click back on the coding side. You can see the while loop still here up in the coding, and yet it's not here in the blocks. So make sure you click outside of that. So before, when I made the 30 change here and click down here, do the same on this side as well. That way the code updates, and this code should be reflective here. So now we just have right speed of 15, so the motor speed set, move forward 30 centimeters and turn left negative 90, which is left 90. So when I run it now, it goes forward, turns left, and because there's no more code, it stops. Excellent. Now I can move forward, and you can take a guess here. So I'm going to copy this line of code here, and say, well, let's move forward this time. Rather than 30, I'm going to go forward 40. And through trial and error, I'm going to check to see what happens. Moves forward 30, turns 90. Now it moves forward 40. It's not far enough, so let's change that now to 60. So you can change it on either side, it's up to you. Remember to click out of it, and that turns to 60 when I change that to 60. And I run the code again. Go down to the first corner. We're nearly there. We've got half a robot to go. So I'm going to just set that to 80. And then I know I've got to turn left again. So I'm just going to copy that line of code and paste it. Click and run it one more time. Down, we turn left 90. Forward 80. Turn left 90. And we can then move forward. Now let's just go to the top view for a second. You'll notice that as we move forward, that's going to be fine. But it's going to get to a point where we go down here and we turn left. We're then going to have to turn right. Okay, so I'm going to set you a little challenge for the rest of this video. Can you get through the maze? Can you write the code that will get you from the start of the maze to the end of the maze? When the robot runs over the blue area here, it will show you a success screen. So just pause the video here, get coding, and we'll see how you go. So were you successful in completing this challenge? If you were, well done. If not, just go back and refine your code. As you notice, coding isn't always right. It's do a little bit, test, make adjustments, and that's what coding's all about. Some people say it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and it feels like that sometimes, but it's all little baby steps, each stretch, each corner. So anyway, hang around for the next tutorial, and we'll look at seeing if we can make this program more efficient.